Okay. So, dear student, good morning. So, this is the second order of insect that is known as order Dictyoptera. And this in this Dictyoptera order, the examples of the mantids and cockroach. These two example comes under in order Dictyoptera. Meaning of this Dictyoptera, it's a network wings. Okay, and this example, mantids and cockroach. Let's say in detail about its character, which are the suborder and the families of order Dictyoptera. So these are the two example. This one picture is a cockroach and second one is a mantids. It's a household pest and it's a beneficial insect of order Dictyoptera, like praying mantids. So its economic importance, these cockroaches are commonly known as household pests, which are because why? It's a vector of to transmit many diseases in human and which is a very destructive pest to causes various damage in case of to transmit diseases in our houses. And whereas in mantids, which is called as a beneficial insect or natural enemies, because it's consumed many more larvae per day, and even some larvae, some small insect that fed by this insect, that's mantid. Okay, this is two example of order Dictyoptera and its economic importance. So let's see in detail about which are these important characters comes under in order Dictyoptera. Likewise, so firstly, the as an antenna point of view, this antenna, which is a filiform in case of the mantids. Why? Because same like in grasshopper, crickets that having the filiform type of antenna, and in case of the mantids also, that all segment are similar from base to apex, and which is looking as like a thread known as a filiform type of antenna. But whereas in case of cockroaches, the antenna are cetaceous, which is like base are larger than the apex, and the segment are slightly reduced to apex. So that's known as a cetaceous or whip-like antenna with having numerous segment on this antenna. So let's see about this head position point of view. The head position of this insect of these two are the hypognathus. The mouth parts are vertical in position or below in position of this insect and known as a hypognathus, and that having the same type mouth parts like orthoptera because it's feeding on solid food particles, solid food material, and known as mandibulate, and the mouth parts is chewing and biting type of insect of these two, that mantis and cockroaches. Legs are similar to each other in case of cockroach. Let's say in the picture of this cockroach. So all three pairs of legs, frontal, then middle, and the hind legs are similar in nature, and these three legs are useful for the running purpose known as cursorial. While in case of this cockroach, mantids, the four legs are modified, middle legs are different, and hind legs are same like the middle one, and which is totally dissimilar than the cockroaches. And here the modification occur in mantids where the foreleg, which is useful for the raptorial, that is the grasping legs in case of this mantids. So these two legs, and which is coxa larges and closely approximated it, and if we observe on that tarsal region on that legs of this both insect, which is the five segmented tarsus. Okay, so these two insect in case of cockroach, which is similar and known as a cursorial, in case of this mantid, which is the forelegs are modified and which is known as a raptorial. But in this raptorial of gross mantis, the middle one and the hind legs are useful for the ambulate, means the walking type of legs. Okay, now the wings point of view, the wings of this insect of this modified, which is more or thickened tegmenate type and with marginal coastal vein of this insect of mantids and cockroach. But in case of wing pads were well developed, not that wing pads are developed in case of nymphal, which is not undergoes a reversal during the development in condition of these two insect. So while in nymph, that means the immature stage of these two insect, there is the wing pad are developed. Not four wings are well developed during the nymphal stage. So genital point of view, in case of the female or female insect, so there is a reduced ovipositor and which is concealed by the enlarged 7 abdominal sternum region of female. So in male genitalia, which is a complex in type and which is asymmetrical and largely concealed by the abdominal 9 segment, and which bears a pair of styli of male insect in case of the cockroach of male genitalia, which is very important. The styli that present only the male insect of cockroach. Here, one last abdominal segment on the 11, there is a one sensory organ known as a cerci, and which is cerci are the many segmented that located on that insect of cockroach, that 11 abdominal segmented. Here, like a orthopteran insect type, that auditory and stridulatory organ is totally absent. Like that, this how sound hearing, sound producing, not performing by these two insect. So there is the not present by these two auditory and stridulatory. But in case of the orthoptera, there was present and there is present of this auditory and stridulatory. Okay. So here, as per this female point of view, the egg laying is different than other insect because this female of this Dictyoptera, which is containing one foam-like secretion and to forming a egg pod or that ootheca in case of this female, and this all eggs are protected in this ootheca, that is in case of female by this Dictyoptera. Here same like the metamorphosis is incomplete or hemimetabolous because its completion is only the 3 stages, that's eggs, nymph and adult. So because here the pupal stage is not present, so it's a hemimetabolous insect. Okay, now let's see in detail two suborder of this order Dictyoptera. Here also two suborder. The firstly, its name is the Blattaria. That example of this Blattaria cockroach. In case of the suborder Mantodia, example of its mantis. So firstly, on the head point of view, which is the totally covered with the head by this shield-like pronotum and through the on the from the above of cockroaches. But in case of this Mantodia, the head is not covered by the pronotum, or like that a shield-like pronotum is totally absent in mantids. So here in cockroach or Blattaria order, there is a two ocelli are present and which is represented by the fenesty. Here the three simple eyes or ocelli present in case of Mantodia. All legs are simple or four legs unmodified in case of cockroach of Blattaria order. But here in Mantodia, four legs are raptorial and which is used against the prey, that too during the grasping or to catching of its prey for the feeding time. So its four legs are useful, which is modified in nature and known as raptorial type, that is called as the grasping legs of Mantodia. Here, teeth is a very powerful proventriculars and with a masticatory amarchal in nature of this Blattaria. Here, like the proventriculars, not powerful in nature. Head is not mobile or not that to move in all direction in case of Blattaria or cockroach. But in case of the Mantodia, head is mobile in all direction, which is very useful to find its prey and very active in nature of this Mantodia through this head because it's mobile in all direction. It is a feeding habitat is a omnivorous, but in case of this Mantodia, which is the carnivorous type, here this insect no mimicry found, but Mantodia it's mimic the leaves. It look like leaves somewhere, some species. It look like flower species of Mantodia, so it's mimicking nature. The family of this Blattaria is a Blattidae, and example is cockroach. And in case of Mantodia, the family is Mantidae, and example is praying mantis. This is very important to differentiate between of these two Blattaria and Mantodia of suborder of order Dictyoptera. So family Mantidae example is praying mantis, and the if we see the characters of this Mantidae, so it's a modifying four legs known as a raptorial or which is useful for the grasping its prey. Head is not covered by the pronotum, and the head is also the well that mobile in nature. So this is the overall the characters of mantids of Mantidae family. So dear student, thank you very much. So this is the order of Dictyoptera. Thank you.